Hey Cameron, have you even noticed how exhausted I've been lately? I'm so worn out, I don't even know what to do anymore. It feels like I'm doing everything all by myself.
What? Look, I'm busy too, okay? I don't have the time or energy to help out around the house.
I know you're busy, but that's not an excuse. Every day I'm drowning in work and chores and you never lift a finger. It's breaking me. I can't take this anymore.
But I'm tired too. I'm working nonstop every day and I just didn't have the energy to handle stuff at home. I figured you could manage somehow. Honestly, I was worried that if I tried to help, I'd just get in your way.
There's no way I can handle this alone. I didn't want to say this, but I can't hold it in anymore. Yeah, you're busy too. I get that. But that doesn't mean everything automatically falls on me. Just because you're busy doesn't make it okay to dump it all on me. There are times when I just can't do it all by myself.
I'm sorry. I had no idea you felt like this. I didn't notice at all. I'm really sorry. I just assumed you could handle everything, and I took that for granted.
That's exactly the problem. I feel like I'm handling everything alone and I'm completely drained. And because you don't notice, I have to keep telling you over and over. It's exhausting.
I'm really sorry. I was so caught up with work, I didn't realize I was making you feel that way.
There you go with the excuses again. I didn't want to say this either. But I hit my breaking point, and if I didn't say something, I knew I was going to fall apart.
I get it, but I honestly didn't know how to help. Every day feels like a struggle for me too.
That's the real issue. No matter how hard I work, you just look the other way. I finally found the courage to say all this after bottling up for so long, so I need you to really hear me. I can't do this anymore.
I'm so sorry I didn't notice. I never even stopped to think about how much you were struggling. I'm really ashamed of that.
Talking is one thing, but I am all about seeing those actions in play. If you actually start helping out, it'll make me feel like I'm not alone in this.
I promise, I won't let this happen again. I'll show you through my actions. Please, trust me.
If you're serious about changing, show me. That's the only way I can believe you.
Of course. From now on, I'll do whatever I can to lighten your load. I swear.
Hey, Cameron, where are you right now? Are you still at work?
Oh, Lillian, I'm sorry. I was just about to call you. Actually, yeah. I'm still at the office.
What? Seriously? Cameron, didn't you say you'd be home early today? I asked you like 100 times. I was really looking forward to spending time together.
Lillian, I'm so sorry. I really am. There was this unexpected mess at work, and I had to deal with it right away. That's why I'm going to be later than I thought.
Come on, you could have told me sooner. I was so excited because we were finally going to have dinner together tonight. I squeezed time out of my crazy schedule to get everything ready. I've been waiting all day for this. I know work can't be helped, but even just a quick text would have made a difference. At least then I could have mentally prepared myself. Seriously, why does this always happen on the rare days we have plans?
I'm really sorry, but once I'm home, we are definitely having dinner together. I'm doing everything I can to wrap this up, so please just hang in there a little longer.
What time do you think you'll be home? If it gets too late, all the food I made is going to get cold. That's what hurts the most. I wanted us to sit down and eat it hot, together.
Well, probably another 3 hours or so. It's taking way longer than I expected.
I see. In that case, do you mind if I go ahead and eat first? I'm starving. It's a little sad to eat alone after cooking all this, but...
Yeah, this one's on me, so don't worry about it. You must be super hungry too. So no need to wait. Just eat and relax, okay?
Yeah, I even skipped snacks today. Actually, to be honest, I already started eating.
What? I knew it. I had a feeling you would. I'm really sorry, though. Well, it is what it is. I'm the one who messed up our plans, so I'm sorry.
Honestly, I'm not perfect either. It's fine. Besides, there are plenty of times when you adjust your schedule for me too. But next time, can we try to plan a little better? Oh, and there's something that's been bugging me. Lately, you've been swiping that credit card like crazy. I'm starting to get a little worried here.
Huh? Oh, yeah. You caught me. I splurged a bit on some designer stuff. I figured once in a while wouldn't hurt.
Look, I really didn't want to nag you about this, but honestly, I was shocked this time. The bill this month went over 20 grand, and I almost had a heart attack.
What? It got that high? Oh my god. But I figured you could cover it, Lillian. I mean, you run your own business and all. You got money, right?
Hold on. That's not the point. My business is still small, and I need to be saving up for the future. Just because we can afford it doesn't mean you should go overboard.
You're right. I'm really sorry. I got a little carried away. No, actually, I completely lost control. I'll do better.
A little carried away? You blew through 20 grand and that's all you have to say? That's way over the line. I'm seriously thinking about canceling your family card. I'm not sure I can let this slide.
What? Please, no. Anything but that. I swear I get it now. I went way too far, and I'm really sorry.
Seriously, just please, watch yourself from now on. Figure out how much you can actually spend within your own paycheck, and stick to that. We need to manage this properly going forward.
I will, I promise. I'm really sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
You promise, right? If you break this promise, I really will take away the family card.
I swear. I swear I won't mess up again. Thank you. Seriously.
All right. Good luck with the rest of your work. Be careful on your way home. Text me if anything comes up.
Thanks. And Lillian, you get some rest too. Once I'm home, I'll apologize properly.
Cameron, can we talk?
Lillian, about this morning, I'm really sorry. I must have totally shocked you.
Yeah, we didn't even have time to talk. I couldn't focus at work at all because it was on my mind the whole time. Cameron, about the kid you brought home this morning, whose child is that? I have no idea where they came from, and honestly, I'm really worried.
Oh, is your meeting over?
Yeah, I wrapped it up as fast as I could. There was no way I could concentrate like this. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. You suddenly walked in the door with a little kid, totally out of nowhere. And then you barely had time before you left for work, so I couldn't even ask.
First of all, I'm really sorry for staying out all night. The truth is, I met up with the kid's mom yesterday.
The mom? So where's the kid actually from?
She's an old classmate of mine. We completely lost touch, but out of nowhere last night she begged me to meet her. I didn't have much of a choice, so I went, and then she asked me to take care of her kid. And after that, she just took off.
Wait, what? What happened?
Honestly, I have no clue why it turned out like this either.
So, what happened after that? Were you ever able to get in touch with his mom?
Yeah, I've already tried calling her a bunch of times, but I can't get through at all. I was desperate, thinking maybe she'd come back, so I waited at a hotel nearby, but before I knew it, it was morning.
So that's why you didn't come home last night. Okay, that makes sense now. But if it was that serious, why didn't you call me right away? I was really worried, you know.
I'm so sorry. Honestly, I had no idea how to even explain it. And to be honest, I was so panicked. I couldn't think straight enough to call you.
I see. I guess anyone would panic. I get that, but still, please promise me you'll call next time. I was seriously worried.
Yeah, you're right. I'm really sorry. I'll make sure to next time.
So what's the plan now? If she's an old classmate, shouldn't you at least know how to contact her family?
Her name's actually Chloe, but she doesn't have any family.
Wait, you mean she's all alone? And she's a single mom on top of that?
Yeah. She's been raising her kid all by herself, and now she's out of options. That's why she came to me.
I see. So what now? If she really has no one to turn to, this is serious. It's honestly worrying.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I really wanted to help however I could. But I never imagined she'd suddenly drop her kid off like this. For now, I figured we could take care of him at our place for a bit. I think she was trying to avoid putting him in the system. That's probably why she turned to me.
Yeah, maybe she just hit a wall with parenting and couldn't handle it anymore. Calling the police might be too much right now. Let's see how things go first.
Thanks, Lillian. That helps a lot.
So, what's his name?
His name's Michael. He's 4. He's so little to be going through all this.
I see. So during the day, someone's going to have to watch him, right? I know you got work too. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I'm working full time. I took the day off today, but I probably can't do that again tomorrow.
It's okay. I'll switch to remote work, so don't worry.
Wait, seriously? You'd do that?
Of course. Isn't that the best option? If there's a day I absolutely have to go in, or if I've got meetings outside, we can hire a sitter or I can ask you to cover.
Thanks. I'm really sorry for dragging you into this. I seriously appreciate it.
In exchange, I want you to tell me everything you know about Michael's mom once you get home. All I know so far is her name, Chloe. Also, make sure you give me her contact information. Just in case something happens, I want to be able to step in if needed.
Got it. But honestly, I haven't been able to reach her at all. I'm guessing she turned her phone off.
Yeah, I figured. But that's exactly why we have to look after Michael right now.
Yeah, you're right. At least until things settle down, we should just keep an eye on him. So for the time being, can I count on you to take care of him? I'll help out however I can too.
Of course. I'm planning to come home early today anyway. I'll also grab some extra clothes for Michael on the way back. So text me his size later. Cameron, we need to talk.
What's up? Did you already have lunch?
I think it's time we seriously figure this out.
What are you talking about?
So today makes 5 days since we took Michael in, and we still haven't heard a word from his mom, Chloe. What's the plan? I think it's time we seriously talk about what's next for him.
You're right. Has it really been 5 days already? Honestly, I have no idea what to do. By the way, what's Michael doing right now?
He just finished lunch. He's rubbing his eyes and looking pretty sleepy, so I think he'll probably nap soon.
Got it, thanks. But you know, there's something I've been wondering. What do you think about Michael?
What do I think? I mean, he's a super sweet little boy. He's friendly, open, and honestly, he's adorable.
Right? Especially with you, he's totally attached to you. I guess being around someone like you makes him feel safe.
We've been spending a lot of time together, so it's only natural he's gotten attached. If he starts feeling even more comfortable, I bet he'll open up to us even more.
Yeah, we don't have kids of our own yet, but thinking about raising a child like this someday, it kind of warms my heart. And actually, I've really been enjoying this. Everything feels so fresh, and somehow, it's really calming. It just makes me feel genuinely happy.
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking we're just going to keep taking care of Michael forever, are you?
I mean, would that really be so bad?
Of course it would. Michael has a mom. Even if we've spent all this time together, it's not our place to take over and raise him. Besides, we don't have his health insurance. We're not his legal guardians. And raising him isn't our responsibility. What we should be doing is seriously thinking about calling the police. If we keep dragging this out, the situation's only going to get worse. At the end of the day, we're complete strangers. It's not our place to step in any further.
We're not strangers.
What? What are you talking about?
The truth is, Michael's father is me.
What? What are you even saying? Are you serious right now? You're kidding, right?
I'm not. Every word is true.
There's no way. If Michael's 4, that means he was born about 5 years ago. That's right when we were dating, isn't it? Are you telling me you cheated on me?
I'm sorry.
You're the worst. Seriously, the absolute worst. You betrayed me? After everything? After all these years I stood by you and trusted you? And on top of cheating, you still had the nerve to marry me. What did you even think of me? And now after all this time, you drop this on me? That you have a secret child? That's beyond cruel. I can't believe this. How did it come to this?
Even I don't remember every detail. We were all at a class reunion, everyone was drinking, and honestly, I got completely carried away. And after that night, we never spoke again. I only found out about the kid recently.
And so what? You think that makes it okay? You really think that's an excuse? This isn't about excuses. You need to fully own up to what you did. I'm sorry, but I need you to stay somewhere else for a while.
Wait, what?
Just leave me alone right now. I don't even want to see your face. I need some space to sort through my feelings, and I need time apart to do that. So please stay at a hotel or something for a bit. I need time to figure things out.
But what about Michael?
I'll take responsibility and make sure Michael's taken care of. So don't worry about that. I'll hire a sitter or bring in someone professional. You're at work all day anyway, so this is the only realistic option.
Yeah, alright. I'll leave Michael to you. And seriously, I'm really sorry for cheating. It was a terrible mistake from my past. But I just want you to remember the man I've been since we got married. Lillian, you're the one I love the most.
I don't want to hear that right now. I'll reach out once I've calmed down a bit.
Lillian, thanks for texting me. I guess you've reconsidered.
Wait, what? Yeah, I did text you, but...
Thank you. It really means a lot.
Hold on. Are you misunderstanding something?
You texted me just now saying to come over today, so I thought maybe you were finally ready to talk. Or are you planning to tear into me? Either way, I'm ready to face whatever you have to say.
You really think I can forgive you that easily? Do you seriously believe we can just go back to our normal life like nothing ever happened? You had a secret child. You had a kid with another woman, and I knew nothing about it. Do you have any idea how much that crushed me?
I know, and I really am sorry for everything. I never meant for you to find out this way, but please, don't misunderstand. I wasn't trying to hide him on purpose. There were reasons I couldn't tell you.
Reasons? That just sounds like another excuse. Whatever your reasons were, it doesn't change the fact that you lied to me for years. That said, I'm willing to separate your betrayal from Michael's future, because none of this is Michael's fault.
Thanks, Lillian. It means a lot that you feel that way about him. So what's going to happen with Michael? Can we raise him together as our child? I want him to be part of our family, officially.
That's fine, but I have one condition.
Huh? A condition? What do you want me to do?
From now on, we completely separate our finances. No more joint assets.
Wait, hold on. What exactly does that mean?
We split all household expenses 50-50. Everything we spend going forward gets divided evenly. And if we ever get divorced in the future, you sign a contract agreeing that neither of us will go after the other's assets.
Wait a second. That's basically dumping all the financial risk on me, isn't it? You're saying we split expenses, but there's no way I can cover the rent on my own right now.
The apartment we live in costs $4,000 a month. If we each pay $2,000, that's completely doable with your salary, right?
Well, yeah, I could handle that, I guess. But you're talking about splitting groceries, utilities, and everything for Michael too, right?
Exactly.
Don't you think that's putting way too much pressure on me?
What did you expect? If you want to step up as his father, that's the level of responsibility I expect.
But this is just piling everything on me. Isn't there a more fair way to handle this?
If you don't like it, we could always live separately. That way we'd both lead completely independent lives.
No, that's not the point. I want to bring Michael into our home, and I want to fix things with you too. But these terms, this is unfair.
Unfair? What part? Let me remind you, this whole mess is your fault to begin with, so don't you think it's only right for you to take full responsibility?
But Lillian, you own a company. I'm just a regular employee. Our incomes aren't even close, and we've always lived at totally different levels. And if we're raising Michael, that's even more money and time. I get it. You want to divorce me, so you're throwing out these impossible terms to push me away.
Of course I am. You really thought I'd make this easy for you? Let's get one thing straight. I don't owe you anything. Not a damn thing. And now you expect me to clean up after you and raise a child you made when you cheated on me. Do you even hear yourself? You betrayed me, shattered my trust, and now you want to dump even more on me?
But don't you feel bad for Michael? You're the one who said it. None of this is his fault. If you really meant that, shouldn't we be putting him first?
And that's exactly why the best choice is divorce. That's what's best for Michael and for me. Oh, and by the way, I already got in touch with his mom, Chloe.
Wait, how? I didn't even know where she was until recently.
I hired a private investigator. And guess what? I found out something pretty shocking. 5 years ago, at that class reunion, you pressured Chloe into sleeping with you after she got drunk.
No, that's not what happened. That's not true. She was the one who...
And on top of that, Chloe was already married back then. I heard she recently got divorced. Apparently, her mother-in-law ordered a DNA test on Michael, and that's how they found out he wasn't her husband's child. That's why she came to you asking for child support, right?
No, that's not what this was about. This is all just a misunderstanding.
Chloe recorded your conversation. I've heard every word you said to her. Every cruel, heartless thing. She was completely broke, desperate, and begging you for help, but you ignored her. You pushed her away like she meant nothing. That's what she told me. She mentioned that you told her Michael isn't your son, and that you're not giving any money for him. Do you have any idea how much that broke her? Chloe was at the end of her rope, completely out of options. That's why she left Michael with you, because she physically and emotionally couldn't handle it anymore. She told me all of this while crying her eyes out. And even then, she says she regretted leaving him behind. She loves him. No matter how bad things got, she never stopped wanting to raise him herself. That's her real truth.
But come on, this isn't all on me. Chloe's got plenty of blame here too. She's the one who got so drunk, she blacked out, even though she was married. And hiding the pregnancy from her husband? That's messed up too.
Of course, I'm not saying she made the smartest choices. But by the time she realized what was happening, it was already too late to do anything except have the baby. That's the reality she faced. And Chloe herself admitted she made mistakes. She took responsibility for her own actions. But let me make one thing clear. Taking advantage of someone who's blacked out drunk makes you just as much of a monster. And just so you know, what you did is a crime.
That's just her side of the story. There's no actual proof. It's just her word against mine. And besides, this was 5 years ago. You can't keep dragging up ancient history to make me the villain. I didn't do anything wrong. Unless you've got real evidence, stop treating me like a criminal.
Maybe there's no hard evidence, but I've decided to believe Chloe, because deep down I know she's telling the truth.
Lillian, it was one stupid mistake. A one-time thing. Why can't you just trust me again? Chloe was just a fling. She's twisting everything to fit her own story. I'm telling you, she's lying. I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, then let's set aside Chloe's child for a minute.
What?
And what I found out. Well, I can't say I was surprised. Turns out you've been cheating constantly. And I'm not talking about one little fling. You've been bouncing from woman to woman, treating it like some kind of game. I don't even know the full count, but just in the past few weeks, I know for a fact you met up with at least 5 different women.
Wait, that's...
Are you seriously going to play dumb? I went through all your credit card statements. That ridiculous spending spree, it wasn't just you wasting money. It was you showering your side chicks with gifts. Designer bags, jewelry, fancy dinners at upscale restaurants. None of that was for me, was it? It's funny how you keep telling me to save and cut back. Yet you're out there splurging on whatever you want.
That's not how it is at all.
You dump your secret kid on me, then run off and screw around with other women? How much more do you think I can take? While I was busting my butt working, you were sneaking around behind my back, weren't you? After all the lies and betrayals, you still have the nerve to ask me to trust you?
It's not like that. I was just grabbing dinner with them or hanging out a little. That's all.
Dinner? Hanging out? You really think that's going to fly? I've got hotel receipts and photos of you two together. So before you try to talk your way out of this, why don't you take a good hard look at reality? Denying it when the proof is right there? That's just pathetic.
I'm sorry. I really truly am. But you've got it wrong. It didn't mean anything. It was just a fling. A stupid mistake.
I don't care if it was just a fling or not. The fact that you cheated, that's all that matters. And to top it off, you took the money I earned through hard work and splurged it on your side chicks. How could you even think I'd forgive a betrayal like that?
Lillian, please calm down. Just listen to me.
Calm down. Are you serious? We're done. I'm divorcing you. And just so we're clear, don't expect a dime from me. You're not getting a single cent in the settlement.
What? Why? We never even officially agreed on how we'd split our assets, right?
Are you seriously thinking this is about us agreeing or disagreeing right now? You should start calculating how much you'll have to pay. Child support for Michael and some compensation for me. You're going to pay back every bit of pain you've caused me. You're not seeing a single penny from me.
Wait, what if Michael isn't even mine? I mean, we never actually did a paternity test. Chloe just told me he's your son, and I took her word for it. I only admitted it because I had no reason not to believe her, but I never actually knew for sure if we're biologically related.
Oh, don't worry. I already took care of that. I had a DNA test done using your toothbrush and some of your hair. And guess what? The results confirmed you are Michael's biological father.
What?
Let's be real. You didn't want to lose this comfortable life, right? That's why you brought Michael here, hoping that if I spent time with him, I'd get attached. You made it sound like you were stepping up as his dad, but really, you were just covering your own butt.
No, I swear I wanted to take responsibility as his father. If I just wanted to hide him, I would have sent him straight to foster care and cut ties with Chloe. I didn't want anyone to know about Michael either.
And yet, you didn't do that, did you? The truth is, you thought you could use Michael as leverage to manipulate me. And funny enough, Chloe told me you even warned her. If you don't want Michael's life to get ruined, don't tell Lillian the truth. So, what now? You still want to keep making excuses? Why not just give it up already? I know exactly what you've done, and exactly what kind of person you are.
Lillian, I'm sorry. I swear I don't want to lose you. I know I've done things that can never be undone. I get that. But that's exactly why I want to spend the rest of my life making it up to you. From now on, I'll only care about you. I'll never get involved with another woman again. So please, just give me one more chance.
Unbelievable. You really only ever think about yourself, don't you? How many chances do you think I've already given you? And who was it that threw away every single one of them away? You hid things, lied over and over again, and only ever cared about saving your own skin. And now you want sympathy? It's time you faced reality. No one believes a word you say anymore. You're going to pay for everything you've done. I hope you're ready for that. And just so you know, I'm not the kind of woman who's going to sit back and let you walk all over me. If you regret it now, too bad. It's way too late for that. It's been a while since everything happened, and I bet you're wondering what Cameron's up to these days. Don't worry, he's paying the price he deserves. Or, to be more precise, he's facing the consequences of his own actions. There was no asset split. On top of that, child support for Michael has been secured through my lawyer, so there's no escaping it now. Cameron's completely broke. His parents, relatives, and even his so-called friends have all cut ties with him. These days, he's living a life of total isolation. As for what he's doing now, during the day, he works construction, hard manual labor. At night, he scrubs dishes at a restaurant. All his earnings go straight toward paying off his debts. There's no more, it was just a fling, to hide behind. He's renting a tiny rundown apartment he can barely afford. And I've heard that eviction notices are already piling up. Apparently, he's even thinking about skipping town in the middle of the night. He tried to salvage what little pride he had left and rebuild his life. But no matter where he went, his reputation followed. The cheating scumbag who stole from his own wife. With that kind of reputation, no decent company would hire him. Only now is he finally realizing just how hard it is to rebuild trust once it's destroyed. As for me, well, I'm living my best life, making up for all the time and money he drained out of me. Work is going great. I'm enjoying my hobbies, and most importantly, I finally regained my freedom. There's no point dwelling on the past. You can't rewind time. But if there's one thing I know for sure, it's this. I will never make the same mistake again. Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.